Hey guys, Jeffrey here from Mindset to Mastery, and whether we realize it or not, we all have self-talk, which is our internal dialogue that we have with ourselves. Our self-talk is the little voice inside of our heads, and self-talk can be positive, negative, or neutral. Does any of this self-talk sound familiar? God, I'm so stupid. I mean, how can I keep on making these same mistakes over and over again? And I literally never learn. I never learn from my mistakes and I keep on screwing up in the same way. And I'm hopeless. I'm useless. I can't do anything right. I mean, it's just useless and I'm just a lost cause. Unfortunately, it's pretty easy to fall into the trap of negative self-talk, and I suspect that a lot of us struggle with negative self-talk. But negative self-talk is problematic and it can be terrible for your overall self-esteem and mental health. A negative self-talk can be a horrible habit to get into because whether we realize it or not, most of the thoughts that we have throughout our day-to-day lives form a general thought pattern. Most of the thoughts that you have today are the same thoughts that you had yesterday. And having negative self-talk means that you're more likely to have even more negative self-talk into the future. And that sets you up for having an overall negative mindset, which is not something that you want. If you have constant negative self-talk, how could that be impacting your personal effectiveness and your mental well-being? And how is that self-talk serving you? And what are the negative influences that it could be having in your life? I am a firm believer of self-love. And I think that everyone could have more self-love in their lives. And let's think about the people whom we love most in our lives. Our family, our friends. Let's say your best friend forgot to set his alarm the night before an important early morning meeting one day, and he misses out on the meeting. You wouldn't say, "God, you're such a useless idiot. You can't get anything right. You can't even set an alarm. How can you expect to do anything else in your life if you can't even do that? You're hopeless. You are useless. You are a sad excuse for a human being." If your friend was on the receiving end of such harsh, scathing criticism, he probably will not want to be friends with you any longer. No, you're not going to verbally lambast your friend like that. Instead, you probably approach the conversation with an element of empathy. You probably say something like, "Hey man, it's okay. You missed the meeting and you woke up late and you didn't set an alarm, but that's all right, you know? We all make mistakes. It's happened to me before. Happens to the best of us. So don't be so hard on yourself. Just remember for next time to set that alarm." I mean, we would not dream of verbally destroying someone with the harshest of criticisms. Not to someone whom we love. So why do we do it to ourselves? You know, I've certainly made the mistake of being excessively harsh towards myself in the past. But these days, I'm very mindful of my self-talk, and I make an effort to cut out, right at its tracks, any negative self-talk as it crops up. That's where I think unconditional self-love is critical. Even though I've made a mistake, that's okay. And I still love myself, and I forgive myself completely, and I'll try to do better next time. To wrap up, I want to leave you guys with 2 questions. How can you be kinder toward yourself? And how can your life improve as a result of that? Guys, so that is it from me today. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And please drop a comment. I read all of your comments and I love interacting with you guys. So if you do that, I will be a happy camper. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for more content just like this coming up in the future. Friends, until next time.